How's it going, everybody? My name is Lucky Buns, and in today's video I'm going to be breaking down all of the events for the month of February in Pokemon Go. Now, as always, before we go and get started, if you guys do end up enjoying this video, please make sure to smash that like button down below. It would help me out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So we definitely have a lot to talk about in this video. February has a ton of things going on, and quite honestly, this is one of our more jam-packed months that I've covered. Alright, so first things first, let's go over the Shadow Legendary, which is once again going to be Lugia. I'm not really sure when we're going to get the next rotation for a Shadow Legendary right now, but we do have Lugia still, so if you guys want to go for that, I actually do have an analysis that I'm going to link in the top right corner right now, as well as in the description below. So check that out if you guys are curious if Shadow Lugia is any good. Now, despite the Shadow Legendary Pokemon staying the same, we actually did get some new Shadow Pokemon added into the game recently, specifically the Johto starters. So I'm really excited about this one because Shadow Typhlosion and Shadow Feraligatr showed the most potential in the Raid/Gym meta, and then in terms of PvP, we definitely have a lot of things to talk about, so I'm going to cover all of this information in a separate video, going over all the new Shadows and their relevance in the meta. Anyways though, let's move forward now with the research breakthrough for the month of February. So it's not going to be a meta-relevant Pokemon, but we are going to get a new shiny Pokemon debut in Pokemon Go, and that is going to be Esper. So basically, long story short, this is just going to be for the shiny hunters, and if you don't really care that much for the shiny, then research breakthrough isn't going to be that interesting this month. Alright, next up, let's talk about the weekly 1 Pokecoin bundle, which will continue for the month of February. So basically, this is just a free remote raid pass from the in-game shop, which is available every single Monday. If you don't claim the box, it's just going to reset every single Monday. There's really no reason not to get your free remote raid pass, so definitely make sure to get it. I mean, it's not technically free, right? It's like 1 Pokecoin, but you guys get what I'm saying here. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to talk about is going to be the Season of Heritage monthly bonus for February. So we're specifically going to get a bonus of increased extra large candy from hatching eggs. For extra large candy, you have to be level 40 or above, and we're also going to get 2 times experience from hatching eggs as well. So the theme here is egg hatching, which honestly, it isn't actually that bad. Normally I don't advocate for egg hatching in Pokemon Go, I kind of feel like it's a scam, but if you are actually into PvP, then this could actually be pretty good for you. Really recommend focusing in on 12-kilometer eggs, because a Pokemon called Vullaby evolves into Mandibuzz, and this Pokemon is extremely good in the Ultra League. So you're going to need extra large candy for that though. Level 50 Mandibuzz is going to be required, ideally the Hundo spread. And again, during this event, probably going to be a great time to get some extra large candy from hatching eggs. I don't know what the rate is currently, but it's definitely going to be a good thing to focus on. On top of that, there's also going to be a special timed research available if you ended up buying the Johto Tour ticket early. Honestly, I haven't even covered this on the channel yet, so if you haven't bought one, I don't blame you. They've been like slowly releasing details, so to make a fully educated purchase, I feel like the closer to the actual event date we get, the more we know. As of right now, it seems okay. Like, I can't say it's, not worth it or worth it, but we'll cover that in a separate video. Anyways, you are going to get a special timed research, which is basically just to catch 600 Pokemon to get a Noibat hat. It's also very important to mention that you have to actually buy the ticket before February 10th if you want to get access to this timed research. Also, I do want to remind you guys that guaranteed extra large candy is going to continue from trading Pokemon as well for this month, I believe until the end of the Season of Heritage, so take advantage of that as well. Now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about our legendary raid rotation this month, which is jam-packed. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first of all, the rotation cycle is going to be from 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. for each of these. I'm just going to say that right now. So, starting on February 1st, we are going to have Regirock come into rotation. Kind of saw this coming with Regice kind of being available during the end of January. So this time around, Regirock is going to get the exclusive moveset Earthquake. I don't know how good this is going to be in the meta, but Regirock is already really good in the Great League and the Ultra League. You do have to actually trade this Pokemon to get some ideal PvP IVs, but it's definitely a pretty good Pokemon in the meta. So in the Great League, it ranks at number 19, and then in the Ultra League, it ranks at number 7, and you don't actually have to get extra large candy for this Regi. Now, on the other hand, Registeel, which is going to be in rotation from February 9th to February 16th, is going to get the exclusive moveset Zap Cannon, and this Pokemon you actually are going to need extra large candy for the Ultra League version. But when I say it's good, that's definitely an understatement. So Registeel is currently ranked as the number 1 Pokemon in the Ultra League, and that is before Zap Cannon. So as of right now, there's definitely been a lot of speculation. There's been some people who have been running the stats, and it looks really, really good. Registeel, the already number 1 Pokemon, is going to get an even more intense move. Yeah, that is, wow. I don't even know what to say about that, but let me just say that it does kind of feel on the pay-to-win side, mainly because the extra large candy, you're only going to be able to get it from doing a ton of raids. and you're gonna need a lot of it. So yeah, that's maybe like 70-80 raids, give or take. Now, of course, that is completely up to you if you guys want to go for this. You know, when it comes down to it, I don't really feel like it is super necessary. You can definitely make it to Legend without Registeel. But if you want to get Registeel, this thing is going to be a massive monster. Like, I'm not even kidding when I say that. So again, Registeel for the Great League, number 7. Registeel for the Open Ultra League, number 1, with the extra large form available right there. And Zap Cannon, that's just going to make it even better. So moving on over to our next legendary rotation here, we're actually going to get all forms of Deoxys available in Pokemon Go. I don't remember the last time that they did this. I think it was like after we had Deoxys available in X-Raids, which was like a long time ago. Some of you probably don't even know what those are because it's been that long. Anyways, though, we're going to have every single form of Deoxys available from February 16th to March 1st. So let me go through the rotations right now. And did I mention that every single one of these Deoxys forms is going to have a shiny available? Yeah, that is amazing. That's also the first time for I think 3 out of the 4 forms where it's going to get the shiny. Previously, we only had the normal form, just the regular standard form, with the shiny available. So this is going to be really awesome. But something I should also mention is that Deoxys is a mythical Pokemon, which means that you can't actually trade it. So if you want good IVs, you're going to have to do a lot of raids for these. But should you actually do raids for all of them? Let's find out. So first of all, Deoxys in its normal form is going to be available from February 16th to February 19th. Then in its attack form, it's going to be available from February 19th to February 22nd. Defense Deoxys is going to be available from the 22nd to the 25th, and then Speed Deoxys is going to be available from the 25th to the 1st of March. So 3-day rotations for each of the forms. When it comes down to it though, guys, the only relevant one is going to be Defense Deoxys for PvP. And of course, if you want to get the shiny, that's a completely different story, but just in terms of meta relevance in Pokemon Go, the Great League it ranks at number 15, and then in the Ultra League it ranks at number 55 in the Open Ultra League with the extra large form available. Swag Tips actually has a really good video that goes over the PvP IVs for, I believe, the Ultra League Defense Deoxys. I would definitely recommend checking out that video if you do plan to hunt this thing down, as he goes over some pretty optimal spreads. Putting that aside though, I definitely do have some recommendations in terms of going for Defense Deoxys. So first of all, I definitely do recommend trying to get as much extra large candy as you can. If you are above level 40, we're going to have this Pokemon available for like 2 weeks, which is pretty good. And during this rotation, I'm not even sure why, but I'm not complaining either, we're also going to get an additional free raid pass every single day. Again, it's just completely random, but it's kind of a good way for Niantic to actually help us get the extra large candy for the amazing Pokemon that is Defense Deoxys in Ultra League. So yeah, that's kind of cool. You know, again, you don't have to use your free raid passes on Defense Deoxys. It is definitely an option though. And basically when it comes down to it, right? The candy for Deoxys is going to be the same regardless of the form. So if you're going for normal Deoxys, attack Deoxys, speed Deoxys, it doesn't really matter. You're still going to get the same extra large candy for that defense Deoxys ultimately that you would want to power up. And so yeah, I mean, that's basically what it comes down to. You know, I would just use your free passes, make sure that you're doing those raids. The 3 extra large candy guaranteed is going to stack up. So in my opinion, I feel like a lot of people are really going to want the shiny forms for Deoxys, especially considering how rare they are to get in the main series games. I don't even know if you can get them in the main series games, but you can get them in Pokemon Go, so that's pretty cool. I think a lot of people will definitely be rating them for that reason. And again, if you want to go for the Defense Deoxys form in the Ultra League, you definitely have a win-win scenario right there. So we have the Regis and Deoxys available for raids. What about the Mega Raids though? Do we have anything good to pay attention to this time around? We do. So we are going to have Mega Houndoom available from February 1st to February 15th. So we just recently talked about this Pokemon in my top best Pokemon to power up video. Mega Houndoom has relevance as both a fire type attacker as well as a dark type attacker. Although I feel like it's better utilized as a dark type attacker though, because you do have Mega Charizard Y, which is going to be a much better fire type attacker in terms of the Mega form. So if you don't already have a Mega Houndoom, I would definitely recommend raiding for it. Well, what about the second rotation for our Megas? Well, we're going to have Mega Ampharos, which is going to be available from February 15th to March 1st. So this Mega is definitely worth getting, although it's not going to be as meta relevant as some of the Shadow Electric Pokemon that you're going to have available, but it's still pretty good. So if you already have Mega Manectric, I feel like you won't really need this as much, but I would still recommend getting at least the 3 Mega Raids done to get the Mega Energy for this, just to have it. You're probably going to thank yourself later if you don't end up having any Mega Manectric energy and you want to use it for the catch bonus. Either way though, that's completely up to you guys. You know, some additional info that I want to go over as well for the Mega system just as a whole is that you only need to do 3 Mega Raids to actually get enough Mega Energy for each of these Pokemon. Once you get enough Mega Energy to actually evolve it and you register it into the Pokedex, you're going to be able to actually walk with that Pokemon to earn Mega Energy, therefore onward. And the cost of Mega Evolve is going to go down by, I believe, 80%. On top of that, you're also going to get guaranteed charge TMs from actually doing Mega Raids, so it's definitely a really nice benefit as well. And both of these Mega Pokemon are going to have their shiny forms available, so you might even get lucky and get a shiny, which would be pretty cool. Now finally, just to wrap things up for the raids, let's go over Raid Hour, which is going to be every Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. your local time. So just going through the calendar here, on February 2nd, we're going to have Regirock available. On February 9th, we're going to have Registeel. February 16th, we're going to have Normal Form Deoxys, and then on February 23rd, we are going to have Defense Form Deoxys. So we definitely have a lot to look forward to in terms of raids. I'm personally really excited about the shiny Deoxys forms. Anyways, though, let's go to talk about the upcoming events for the month of February. So our first event of February is going to be the Lunar New Year, which is going to take place from February 1st to February 7th. We don't have any information on this currently. I kind of wish we did because it's actually coming up relatively soon, but we don't have anything currently. It's probably going to be very similar to how it was the previous years though, so just expect something along those lines. The next event is going to be the Valentine's Day event from February 10th to February 14th. We do have a little bit of information in regards to the Valentine's Day event, specifically that we're going to have the Love Cup available in the Great League. We're also most likely going to have an increase in terms of red/pink Pokemon in the wild. I mean, it's pretty much a standard in terms of the previous years, so if there's any Pokemon that you're specifically going for, like Love Disc in its shiny form, you're going to have a chance to get that again. And then we're also going to have a new Fairy-type Pokemon available during this event as well. I'm not really sure which one, maybe you guys have a better guess than I do. Let me know in the comment section down below. Moving past the Valentine's Day event though, we're going to have the Johto Tour lead-up event, which is going to take place from February 18th to February 25th. We don't really know too much about what's going to happen, but we do know that it's going to be a Pokeball focused event, so I'm not really sure what that means. Take your best guesses in the comment section down below. And then of course on February 26th, we are going to have the Johto Tour event day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. your local time. Once again, I'm going to cover all of this in a separate video going over whether or not I personally think that it's going to be worth it. Even if you don't end up getting the event ticket, you're still going to be able to play through the event though. You're just not going to have access to everything they're going to have access to. So once again, I will cover that in a separate video, but we do have one more event I want to talk about right now, and that is going to be the Calm Day for February, which is going to be Hoppip. So a lot of people actually have mixed feelings about this shiny getting released for this Calm Day, mainly because we are going to have the Johto Tour event, which is going to feature every single available shiny in the Johto region. So having Hoppip available during this Calm Day, I guess, is a little bit annoying to some people, but honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think it's a really cool shiny evolution line, and at the end of the day, it doesn't mean that you're going to get, more Hoppip for whatever reason if it wasn't released during this Calm Day. I just think it's a weird argument. I mean, by all means, you guys can have your own opinions. I'm not saying you can't. I just personally don't think this is a bad Calm Day. I think it's actually a pretty cool Calm Day. So first of all, this is going to take place on February 12th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. your local time. Once again, going back to the 6-hour time window, opposed to the Bulbasaur Calm Day that we just recently had. Again, that was a classic Calm Day. It's probably going to be 3-hour Calm Day window for that, and then 6-hour for the normal Calm Days. Again, the shiny evolution line looks really cool. Really like it personally. Jumpluff is going to learn the exclusive moveset Acrobatics, which is a new move in Pokemon Go. So as of right now, Jumpluff was already a pretty good Pokemon in PvP, but with Acrobatics, it definitely gives it a little bit more flexibility too. So I'm definitely going to say it's going to be a good Calm Day to focus on. And here's actually the best part about it. Specifically to this Calm Day, Jumpluff is only going to be relevant in the Great League, just due to the fact that its CP can actually get close to 2500. So you really won't actually have to play that long. So let me go over the event bonuses first, then I'll come back to that. So we're going to have 3-hour lures and 3-hour incense like normal. The special bonus is going to be 3 times catch Stardust, really good, especially because Hoppip is not the worst Pokemon to catch in my opinion. You're going to get bonus extra large candy from actually catching Skiploom in parks if you are level 40 or above. And then we're also going to have a random raid pass bonus. I don't even know where this came from, but hey, I guess we'll take it. So we're going to get 3 free raid passes from gyms during the event window, plus 2 hours after during the evolve window. It's definitely an unexpected bonus to get during Hoppip Calm Day, especially because it's not really like a raid focused Calm Day. But hey, 3 free raid passes, 2 extra for the day. I'm definitely going to take that. Now circling back to what I was talking about earlier in terms of your playtime during this Calm Day, it's actually going to be pretty relaxed. And the reason I say that is because this Pokemon is really going to be only relevant in the Great League, and you really only have to get it to level 42, so you don't even need that much extra large candy. Most of you should be able to get enough extra large candy for your Jumpluff by the end of the first hour. So yeah, when it comes down to it, pretty easy calm day to go through, and you can actually save the rest of your time for whatever else you want to do during the day. Whether you take that as a positive or a negative, let me know in the comment section down below. Now with the events out of the way, let's go and talk about the spotlight hours for the month of February, which are going to take place every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. your local time. So I'm going to be completely honest, the spotlight hours don't really look that good this month. I feel like your main focus will just be the bonuses, so let's run through it, guys. February 1st, Litleo. The bonus is going to be 2x Evolve Experience. This Pokemon is going to have relevance in the Great League and like type-specific cups. It does have Flame Charge, which does give it a nice kind of boost right there, but I'm going to be honest, it's a really grindy Pokemon. You're going to need 296 extra large candy to get this up to level 50. I wouldn't recommend it because that is a really heavy grind. So if you're not feeling it, especially because it's only going to be like 1 hour, just skip it. You really don't need to do it. I mean, the bonus is going to be 2x Evolve Experience, so if you want to focus on that instead of Litleo, I would probably go with that. Litleo also doesn't have a shiny form available, which doesn't really make it as incentivizing to grind. So again, I would just create a search tag now and start adding Pokemon in there that you do want to evolve during that time window. You can get 2 lucky eggs in and get a ton of experience. So I would recommend that over focusing on Litleo, just personally, unless you want it for the extra large version in the Great League, which again, totally up to you. Moving forward, on February 8th, we're going to have Spritzee available, which is going to evolve into Aromatisse. Hopefully I said that correctly. The bonus is going to be 2x Catch Stardust. This Pokemon does have meta relevance in PvP, so it is a Charmer, which for those of you who know, Charmers are pretty good. This Pokemon is mainly going to have its best relevance, I would say, in the Great League. It ranks at number 94, then in the Ultra League it ranks at number 99 in its extra large form. So again, kind of a grindy Pokemon, and I think the worst part about Spritzee is that it just has a really high catch rate, a really low catch rate, which means that it's really difficult to catch. It's going to break out of your Pokeballs very often. So in terms of a Spotlight Hour, this probably isn't going to be the most enjoyable, especially for those of you that have played through like starter spotlight hours with like Bulbasaur, Charmander, any of the starters, right? Those catch rates are also really low, and I'm just gonna tell you this right now, I skip those, just completely honest. They're not fun. I really hate having to throw Ultra Balls and have the Pokemon break out like 3 times. In terms of the bonus, 2x Catch Stardust, really when it comes down to it, guys, that's not the craziest bonus. We're definitely gonna have a 3x Catch Stardust Calm Day coming up soon, right? So this isn't gonna make or break anything. And just to kind of drill home on terms of why you probably want to skip this one, you do have other options available in terms of Charmers in the Ultra League like Sylveon or Togekiss, which actually don't require extra large candy and rank much better in the meta. So when it comes down to it, February 8th, I'd probably skip it. Taking a look at our third Spotlight Hour, we're going to have Coughing on February 15th with the bonus of 2x Catch Experience. Once again, the bonus isn't really anything crazy. We just had 2 calm days with 3x Catch Experience. That was really good. Also, Coughing Excellent Throws, probably not the easiest ones to get. So really, I would skip this one altogether. It's not a meta-relevant Pokemon at all either. Like in PvP, not meta-relevant unless I'm just completely missing Weezing as a meta-relevant Pokemon. In the Raid/Gym meta, not even close. So yeah. So if you do want the shiny, I feel like that's the biggest appeal right there. But in terms of its overall meta relevance and just the catch bonus alone, I'd probably just say skip it. Now finally, for our last Spotlight Hour, we are going to have Voltorb, which evolves into Electrode on February 22nd, and the bonus is going to be 2x Catch Candy. So this one's actually pretty good, definitely do like it. This Pokemon does actually have relevance in the Kanto Cup specifically, so it's more in the type-specific cups for the Great League. And again, it does pretty well in the Kanto Cup, so I would say if you can get a good IV spread for Electrode, you're definitely going to be solid when Kanto Cup eventually comes back into rotation. In terms of the bonus, it's going to be a great opportunity to actually stack your research tasks and then just take advantage of all the candy gains during that time, especially for the like evolved forms. Like that's going to be a ton of candy. So as you guys can tell, there's definitely a lot going on in the month of February, and I'm sure you're wondering, well, what should I prioritize? What should I focus on, right? Do you have any additional tips and tricks? Don't worry, I gotcha. Alright, so let's run through this pretty fast right now. So of course, the weekly 1 Pokecoin bundle, definitely make sure to grab that every single week. There's really no reason not to. We also have Regirock and Registeel in raids. It's a really good option if you guys want to go for the shiny or if you're into PvP. Definitely Pokemon that I would recommend getting, at least using your free passes. We also have all the Deoxys forms with their shiny forms available, whether you're going for the shiny or just for a really good PvP IV spread for Defense Deoxys, or even just the extra large candy for Defense Deoxys in the Ultra League. It's it's definitely going to be something to pay attention to. You also get 2 free raid passes every single day during the rotation for Deoxys, so definitely take advantage of that, even if you don't want to raid Defense Deoxys. You also have the Mega Forms available to go through. Mega Houndoom, highly recommend. Mega Ampharos, I do recommend, but not like super strongly. At the minimum, I would do at least 3 of those raids to get the Mega Energy though. I would also really focus on Hoppip Comday just for Jumpluff in the Great League. Once again, you only need 1 good IV spread for the Great League, and then you just need enough extra large candy to actually get it till I think like level 42, so once you got that done, you're pretty much good for the rest of the day. Don't have to actually grind all 6 hours unless you want like 30 to 40 shinies, which is totally up to you, but I end up transferring most of those anyways. We briefly talked about this at the start of the video. I would also recommend hatching 12-kilometer eggs during this event for the monthly Season of Heritage bonus. It's going to be a great opportunity to try and farm some extra large candy on Mandibuzz, or sorry, I should say Volibear. On top of that, I would also recommend focusing in on the guaranteed extra large candy that you guys can get from trades. This is going to be the last month that we actually have this bonus, so take advantage of this. Trust me, especially for Pokemon that you want to get extra large candy for, do it. Like, seriously, make sure that you guys do this, whether it's with a friend in person or it's an alt account. And then finally, as new information is released into the game for future events, I will be covering them specifically in future breakdown videos, along with some tips and tricks to help you guys out. Although if I'm being completely honest here, and I just want to be transparent with all of you guys, I may not be able to cover every single event moving forward, just because my full-time job is actually quite demanding around this time of the year, at least until the middle of April. So for example, if Niantic actually releases the information really late in regards to an event, I may not cover that specific event. If they release it on time with like a few days in advance, I can most likely break it down for you guys before the event takes place. But really depends on Niantic. Sometimes they're really late about things, sometimes they let us know really early, so I guess the ball is in their court. But either way, I do have a full-time commitment, so that does take priority in my life. And again, I love making these videos, I love breaking things down for you guys. I know that you guys really do enjoy them based on the comments I get, so I will do my best. But anyways, that's basically going to wrap things up for this one. Let me know what you're most excited about though in the comment section down below. We have a lot to look forward to in February, and if you want some more tips and tricks, you guys can check out these videos right here. But before you go, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you all real soon in the next one.